It's the second group game for Bafana against Czechia. Group A of the World Cup. So far, not so good, but an opportunity for Bafana to rectify the wrongs of just a short while ago, 1 week to be exact. Welcome to Black and White Boots for this watch along between Bafana and Czechia. Lali.
Yeah, man.
Danko.
Means thank you. Yeah, look, it's an opportunity for us to redeem ourselves. Yeah, the whole of Africa was blasting Bafana. And if you look at African representation, I mean, Bafana, I think out of all the teams, sort of had like an easy start in a way that we should have gotten something out of that game. If you look at teams like Morocco, you're playing 5-time world champions. You look at um, Congo playing Portugal. All other teams. Ivory Coast, Ecuador. It's not easy. It was not easy opponents.
Cabo Verde.
Cabo Verde, Spain. You see, so I understand why a lot of people believe that the first game, I think, we let ourselves down as Bafana. But I think it's an opportunity to redeem ourselves. It's a group stage. There's still 2 more matches to play. 6 points at stake. I think we have to go all out.
We have to. What do you think of the lineup? I mean, that's all the news right now.
Yeah.
30-year-old Ikram Reyners.
Yeah. Look, I was saying earlier to my brother that I trust Hugo Bruce to at least bring your Apolis and Maseko on the flanks because we need those creative sparks, right? And he did exactly that. I was hoping that maybe we'll have a number a false 9, right, to create foreigners, but it appears that he wanna at least be in charge of the midfield with the 3 in the middle. Mbata, Mukwena, and Adams, who are traditionally defensive midfielders. So like I was saying earlier, for me, I think I'm still happy with that because I know those 3 will interchange the positions, and Mbata and Mukwena just outside the box, they've got a goal in them at any given time. So with that, I think I'm a little bit comfortable with that.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Mbata, not the number 10 that we wanted, but essentially he'll be playing 8, 10.
Yeah, 8, 10. Yeah.
Something probably what Jose Mourinho would call 8.5. 8.5.
Yeah.
Someone who's going to be playing a little further forward than Mokwena.
Yeah.
And perhaps Mokwena will sit with Adams.
With Adams. That's what I foresee happening. Mokwena and Adams will sit because, I mean, they're good destroyers. And the way that Czechia has lined up, I mean, they've got 5 in the middle. So you can see already the plan. They want to bombard the midfield and win the midfield.
Yeah, look, as long as there's not 5 at the back.
There will be some space there at the back, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Mokwena on a yellow card. He could be suspended for the last match if he picks up a yellow card today, I believe, for the last match of the group stages. We already have 2 suspensions, one an extremely heavy suspension for Tembazwane.
Oh, yes, Tembazwane suspended. I mean, if we don't go out of the group stages, or if we don't qualify to the knockout stages, his World Cup is done. Look, I think Mukwena is always going to get stuck in, and he always, with Mukwena there and as in his position, you are prone to bookings, right? But I think this is the game where you can't sacrifice a player like him because he got a booking in the first game. You rather go all out and get points on the board and regroup after that to see who do we bring as a replacement if that happens, right? You can't sit him out. You have to have him there.
Yeah,
he's one of our best, right?
Yeah, he's a very important player for Bafana.
Very important player, and it's not like we've got many players in that position right now. If you look at how Madala approached this World Cup, we don't have a lot of defensive midfielders.
Yeah. Looking at that front line, there's an opportunity for Rele Mofokeng to come on during this game, isn't there?
I think so. Depending on how the game goes, if it's going to be a KG affair, maybe when we're leading 1-0, we might not see him. But if maybe we need to chase, we might probably gonna see him. If we have to defend, yeah, unlikely that we're gonna see him because obviously, I think the other reason that he was left out is because physically he's not the strongest, right? And this team, it's a very very strong side physically and defensively as well. Mufokeng is not going to give you much, so I think that's why maybe he didn't opt for him. But I do see him coming, maybe in the last game or even coming as a sub.
Gonna have a look at these lineups here quickly.
Yeah.
What stands out to me is Lyle Foster dropped, and this is interesting because we spoke about Coach Bruce's preferred players that a lot of Bafana fans, South African football fans, have been calling for the dropping of Sitole, which was forced upon Hugo Bruce.
Yeah.
A dropping of Lyle Foster, who's been struggling in a Bafana shirt. Today, there's no one you're going to pick out from that lineup that you say, this doesn't align with what we want as fans necessarily. Yes, perhaps some people would have dropped Adams for Really Mofokeng for a more aggressive team, or Mbata for Really Mofokeng for a more
aggressive
approach or more attacking approach or
Yeah.
a more creative approach, etc. Besides that, I think everyone's looking at this lineup and saying, right, that's what we wanted. Maseko, Apolis, very important. Reyners, number 9.
No, look, I mean, I think between Maseko and Apolis, I mean, I think we can create something with Mbata there interlinking the midfield with the striking force. I think we might have a chance in goals. So I think it's a fairly balanced starting 11. To be quite honest with you, I don't see us not scoring a goal in this game. Honestly,
Lyle Foster doesn't bring something different to the team. If a change is made at number 9, surely Evidence Mahopa is going to be that change, because you're going to change number 9 when you need to change something. You know, if the game's going well, you're going to stick with Reyners if he can handle the 90 minutes. Maybe you'll bring a change. Maybe Lyle Foster will see some minutes if Reyners runs his socks off and he can't finish the game.
Yeah,
you know, you need the fresh legs up front.
No, definitely like that. Yeah.
Whew, okay, Bafana, we're approaching kickoff. We're 13 plus minutes away. There's some Australian jerseys with South African faces painted. So,
look, at least we've got some representation. I was listening to the radio and they were interviewing a gentleman that is out there in Atlanta, and he was saying that he see a very good representation of South Africa, and he believes that there's a whole lot of people that are not South African that are actually backing Bafana today. So it's interesting. It's interesting. We'll see how it look. The outlook of the stadium looks like. I mean, we saw last night when we were watching the Portugal game versus DRC Congo, it was all red, So we'll see how the splits are looking like for this game.
Yeah, it will be very interesting. The one thing you can say for Bafana is, if the crowd is anything to go by, if there's anything that the crowd affects on the field of play, it's a better week than last week, because
definitely. Yo, Marco, last week is something not to be repeated. Like, it's something that you want to forget immediately. Like, I hope these boys have they shake it off and then move on. Like, I can tell you now, it was horrible.
There's some Springbok jerseys there.
Yeah, I told you there will be some Brakpan boys there.
Some of those who were who were on the refugee flight over to the US.
Yeah.
You know?
At least they didn't leave their box t-shirts, yeah.
Okay. So with that 3 in midfield, obviously we're not as defensively lined up as with the 5 that we were last week. Is this a defensive lineup? Is it just there for solidity?
I think it's there for okay.
And does it allow for Bafana to play the type of game that we love seeing them play? Little bit of skill, a lot of quick passing, quick movement.
Yeah.
And I think the big winners from this are Mudau and Modiba.
Yeah.
They're the big winners from this, because it didn't help them last week that they were the only width in the team.
Yeah, definitely. Now they'll be able to push a little bit forward, and knowing that they've got cover. You know what I mean? So I think I don't think it's a complete it's what you call it's an outright defensive approach. I think to a degree it's got an attacking mindset to it, with Maseko and Apolis, which I think are going to be very critical in terms of creating something for Bafana Bafana.
Some comments here on the YouTube before we get started. Edits clips
Yeah,
saying, here we go. Shimango, Aubrey.
yeah,
Great starting 11 today, exactly how Mulalo Musuphi predicted it.
yeah. No,
We
definitely.
find that happens often, don't worry. Here we go, black and white boots. Here we go. I agree. Papa, you are right. Let's go. Foster dropped because last match he wasn't performing. Uncle Mark, I agree with this match might make the difference. And then Aubrey, let's go. Bafana, Bafana. Welcome to it. Thanks for joining us on Black and White Boots. We'll be bringing you up to date with our feelings and thoughts on the game. The players are smiling.
Yeah, they
You
look
know-
like they're in good spirits.
I don't know if we should take that as a good thing or a bad thing. But if they were overly serious, you'd think last week was still in their head. The
Yeah.
smiles on the faces, hopefully they've shaken off last week and they're ready to go.
Now I'm just happy that Mudawe's got his gum.
Hey, that gum loses flavor by the 5th minute the way you choose it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Look, I think it's a positive approach, and like you say, the guys look like they're in good spirits. So, yeah, let's go Bafana and let's see what we can do in this game, because definitely we need to start putting some points on the board, or else our road to the knockout stage is getting narrow and narrow.
I'm going to make a pre-game substitution here. Latas is in the building.
Oh yeah,
Fans of Onside might remember him. Latas. He stepped out apparently. That is what you get for being live. That is what you get for being live. As the players step out onto the pitch, do you think we can put sound on for the national anthem? Or will we get blocked?
a national anthem.
Uh,
Yeah, that would be something.
We might get blocked.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, maybe let's not.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it very soft.
Yeah.
I'll put it soft just because we need to hear the national anthem.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a proper representation of African fans, South African fans, eh? Yeah. I'm a bit nervous.
We need to hear our national anthem. There's no way I'm going to sit here and not listen to that. Here you are, sir.
Thank you, my good sir.
We normally debrand these,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
but you know what, Inner Jade? We're happy to back you here on this.
I was about to.
Yeah, look, props Inner Jade. I've been drinking this since I was a kid whenever I used to play football. Will Wham. My prediction, 3-2 for South Africa.
I think it's gonna be 2-1 to South Africa, actually.
Ayanda, how's this for a comment? I'm a bit conflicted. I lived in the Czech Republic for 6 years. I want Bafana to win, but I will clap a bit if Czechia score just one.
I think 6 years is a long time, but you can't forget your roots, eh, Ayanda?
Ayanda, props. Yeah, look, hey, let's just hope Czechia go out and beat Mexico then.
Yeah.
I'll back you 100% on that one.
Is Ayanda married to somebody from Czechia? Then it makes a difference.
That is a difficult night in that
Yeah,
household.
yeah.
I hope that you've got the scarves on your dogs tonight. Kaufela, all of us.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
the national anthem. Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, no.
Let's go, boys.
Madala.
Madala. Yes, let's go, Bafana Bafana.
bro. Oh man.
Ay,
Hey.
Mokoena.
Hey, it means a lot, eh?
It means a lot. Oh man, that's an image.
Oh, Mama Joy is there.
Did her French husband pay? Huh?
She probably did. Ah,
Patrice, he was at the Portugal game yesterday. I'm sure he would have been very proud of Congo as CAF president
yep,
and their
definitely.
performance.
I think there's a lot to talk about African representation. We'll cover that on Monday, obviously, when we do our normal show, but there's a lot to cover.
Absolutely. There's a lot to cover. And now we can get rid of all the sound and make sure we don't get banned by YouTube.
Yes.
Mulalo Musuphi predicting 2-1 in the comments.
Yeah.
Hey. 2-1.
2-1.
Hey, we'll leave happy. As long as we win.
Yeah, and
There's no need to get the goal
Czech will
difference
definitely
back.
score, but yeah, it's two. I think it's gonna be 2-1 to Bafana.
I must say.
Yeah, I really
As
don't
good
like.
as the football's been at the World Cup so far,
Yeah.
I hate that I'm a fan of football clubs.
Yeah.
And you can't not be a fan for countries, right?
Of course, yeah.
South Africa's my home. It's where I was born. It's where I've grown up my whole life. And I'm obviously very proud of my Portuguese heritage as well.
Yeah,
and
of course.
You know, I have to support those two teams. But the World Cup feels ruined for me already. And Bafana needs to change that today.
Yeah, no, Bafana needs to help us here. Because
Portugal, I mean, everyone knows our affection for Portugal.
No, definitely. We've never hid it. But for me, Marco, it's just a first game. And look, I guess, I mean, for a team like Portugal drawing against DRC Congo, and then the manner in which they started that game, it feels like a loss, right? But it's a draw, and there's still 2 other games to play, right? And, Portugal have not been a team that start this kind of competition strong. I mean, if you remember when they went on to win the Euro in France, I mean, they drew 3 games of the group stages and they just went on about their business thereafter. So I'm not that worried as to whether they will go far. I think it's a team that builds as the tournament progresses.
Hey, this is interesting. An all-female official lineup for the match officials, and even the support VAR and the VAR referee, rather, Tatiana Guzman from Nicaragua.
Yeah.
Nice to see some ladies represented in the officiating side of the game. This is the biggest sporting event in the world.
And I mean, for FIFA, I mean, they has to show that they are backing women, because I mean, we can't be talking about women in football and not seeing them representing in this kind of competitions, right?
Absolutely. Here's the Czechia lineup.
It looks like Thomas Sosek is on the bench. Okay.
That's interesting because he is
he brings physicality. Yeah. He's tall,
and he plays in the Premier League. Well, was playing in the Premier League. Ronwin Williams, Aubrey Mudiba, Mbekezeli Mbokazi, Okon Mudao, Mokoena, Adams Apolis, Mbata, Maseko, and Ikram Reyners.
Yep.
Reyners, 30 years of age now.
Yep.
He's been up there for the Golden Boot in the Premier Soccer League Betway Premiership for the past 3 seasons, 4 seasons in a row, where he's been either first, second, or third for that Golden Boot race.
Yeah.
Hey,
solid. Oh, he deserves it. I mean,
deserve your outing in a Bafana shirt.
No, definitely. Look, I mean, the time when he was not getting called, I mean, there were a lot of like Bafana fans that were calling on Hugo Bruce to at least include him. I mean, coming to the World Cup, many were not sure if he's even gonna include him. But yeah, he is, and then he is starting, and I think it's a dream come true for him as well.
Coach Bruce getting the paperwork out, getting it ready.
Yeah. I just need more energy from my Dalai. I don't know why. Maybe I'm expecting too much from an old man.
Or at least send someone onto the touchline to shout the
Exactly,
orders,
you
get the
know.
players up and running. But that looks much, much better.
Yeah.
4-3-3.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. There will be some creativity today, definitely. We can bet on that.
And the 3 at the back for Czechia. As a Man United fan, I've got 3 at the back trauma, and I have to think to myself, this
Yeah.
can't end well for Czechia.
No, not gonna end well. And they're wearing red. Oh my goodness.
And we have kicked off in Atlanta. Czechia in the red, playing from left to right. Bafana in the gold and green, playing from right to left.
Yeah.
Police already mobile with a light press for that back 3. Certainly not going to press too hard, Bafana. And Czechia's game flowing already.
No, it's already flowing, you know.
Cross in from deep. Open header. Oh my goodness. How have Bafana left him
just by himself?
By himself.
Yeah.
Actually, Thomas Schick here.
And is one of the problem, yeah?
He had space and time to actually bring that down.
Yeah. He could have just brought it down, and I think he was 2 minds about it.
Bafana let off completely there.
It's a let off. It's a let off.
This is feeling like a mirror image of last week.
Yeah,
can't defend at all.
Yeah, and this team is very good with set pieces and crosses. So we're gonna have to bring our A game. And I know we battle a lot with set pieces, but today I think we have to be really, really switched on. I mean, I think maybe that's part of the reason why you've got a player like Ime Ocon starting ahead of Sivisi because of his length. For a very reliable Mudau.
Yeah, look, we know how reliable Mudau is in his defensive work and in getting forward, and that's why I always rate him as highly as possible. And he is certainly one of the best right backs on the continent. Yeah,
but what I'm liking about this Czechia team, it doesn't look like they're gonna give us any respect, and I think that's where we excel the most when teams do that. Because the moment we start getting the ball, we can knock the ball around because we have got creative players. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And now Bafana on the break.
Yeah.
Mokoena delivering wide to Apolis. Apolis supported by Mudiba, but he chooses to play back to who I believe must be Adams, that in a centre-back role. Interesting to see Apolis actually out on the left. I would have perhaps put Apolis on the right-hand side, but we know how much Apolis loves to play in like a free role and just pop up in various positions.
I think they're going to knock the ball around a bit to just invite Czechia a bit.
Mokoena looking like the deep-lying midfielder.
Oh, I see what he was trying to do there.
Yeah, and I like a brave pass like that.
Yeah, because once you get it right, you create something.
You mentioned a conversation you had with a friend on the golf course last weekend.
Yeah.
And where the conversation was around physicality and how Bafana, you can see it on the field right now, height-wise, completely.
Yeah, he's lucky there because another ref would have given him a caution. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, his studs go over the ball.
Yeah.
Luckily, he's made no contact with the player.
Yeah.
Unfortunate to get away with just the free kick. Latas, are you in the building? Come on in, give us your opinions here.
Yay. What do you think so far, Lattes?
We had a chance, the chance for
it was scary.
Schick. Yeah,
it was scary.
I mean, Mudiba has that habit, forgetting that there might be someone coming in from behind.
He doesn't stand behind himself.
Yeah. And Bogazi also was checking the striker there. So
yeah.
But that was a let off.
Yeah, it was a proper left off. My problem, my worry with this team is that
Yeah.
they're very physical and they've got the height.
Yeah.
So every set piece, every corner kick, every throw in, it's a chance for them for a goal.
Yeah.
That's my worry for Bafana, and I just hope we switched on today.
I think also Mukwena should be careful, because now he's gonna get targeted.
Yeah, he's gonna
Because
get targeted.
he's too aggressive way, and
Yeah,
it's gonna end up getting those yellow cards like Marco mentioned now.
yeah, we don't want him to, especially it's that tackle. It's the first 5 minutes. You get booked. There's still the entire 85 minutes to play. How do you approach a game?
I don't know if it's me or
Ooh. How did that happen? Oh my goodness. We were so exposed, eh?
And you see it's coming from which side again?
Yeah.
Mudiba's side.
Mudiba's side, yeah.
Mudiba's side.
Oh my goodness.
It's not good considering in
So
5
early
minutes of the game. Yeah,
I mean, the first game we considered in the first 10 minutes again.
look,
Same
with
thing.
the first game, I understand. I mean, that Mexican energy and
Yeah.
atmosphere, I understand. But this one, oh no.
Oh man, this is not good for us at all, eh? This is not
Gonna
good
be
for
a
us.
whole mountain to climb.
It's a
now.
mountain to climb. I mean,
Yeah.
if you consider, and we haven't. Look at that.
Throw and Mbokazi's out.
Because he's out, he's covering the space. Where's Mudiva? Oh, and what's this number? Oh, that's Mukwena. Yeah, no, flipping hell.
Come on, man.
Rookie, eh?
Yeah.
Just as they teared us apart, eh?
Yeah. And that was a quick one.
It was a quick
from
one.
the guy who threw in.
I mean, they played it so quick before we can line up.
But also, I'm like, Okon, why are you allowing that ball to go in?
Yeah. Why are you not
allow
pushing
the
him
cross?
out? Yeah.
Now he's focusing on the hands. They look for the ball
Yeah.
and then call Mudiba back there, and
Yeah. You can already see we're going to battle with the physicality. Eh? Every 50-50, we sort of like getting knocked off the ball.
And my chat is, let's play the ball quick.
Yeah. Yeah, let's play the ball quick and make space quicker. But what I like about this game, I think at least we're going to play our football.
Yeah.
There's a lot of space for us to knock the ball around, which is something that we're very good at. The 50-50s, I'm very like
shaky, I'm
shaky,
sure.
like
yeah. I mean, that Maseko.
Yeah, that's Maseko.
I mean, we also need to use that pace of Isa, but let's see what he can produce for us.
Yeah, because this game definitely is gonna bring some. There will be a lot of space to run into, because they're playing back three.
Yeah.
The moment you get behind their midfield, you've got plenty of space. But that's an easy. It's a let off, man.
And my chat also now I mean, we can't play Modao again there, but that ball, the way it went through.
It's all these rookie mistakes, bro. And unfortunately, in the World Cup, if you're not switched on, you get punished.
Yeah, get hammered.
You get
they
hammered.
don't have time.
There's no time, yeah.
I mean, you saw that pressure from Colombia yesterday. Those guys were going at them.
Yeah.
And
Mutiba again. Oh man.
No, something must happen. I'm saying, look, it's just I'm not sure if there's a center back we can put in there. I think Mbogazi can do a better job this side.
Yeah.
And maybe he can, because he loves carrying the ball. Maybe he can push forward, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, because Mudiba looks like, I think it's fitness.
It's fitness. I was speaking to Marco and I said, I don't think he's fit. He's still, and he had that slight injury. The end of that calf final.
Yes, the first leg. Yes. But you could see with that incident, right? Sorry to cut you there, Lattes. Like you could see with that incident right now that he was just left behind. He was left behind. And this anticipation is not there today for some reason. And once this kind of teams smell blood, they're gonna bombard that side, eh?
Yeah, most definitely. I think they've already picked up that this side is somewhere we can go and eat. And my chat is they thinking, maybe Hugo is thinking Fogazi will cover for him, but he'll be working overtime.
Yeah, he'll be working overtime. Yeah, now with us considering like this, I wouldn't be surprised if Madala go back to his formation. Eh? I'm worried now.
The 5-1.
Yeah.
No, it's just gonna make things worse. Then we'll be trying to play for a draw now. Okay, I think we should keep them in their half.
Yeah, we should try to do that.
Yeah, that's the only way. Okay.
Because I can see when we've got the ball, Motiva.
Just put it in. Maybe something will happen. Oh.
That's Mukwena. He's always going to get stuck in, eh?
But now my chat is, it's the same personnel. Why is he the only person that's putting in that pressure, that aggression?
Yeah.
There's Mbata, there's Adams.
Yeah, they're a bit slow for my liking as well. And this team, I can see now, their formation is they're playing with the back three, but every time when we are attacking, the two midfielder drops back and they're playing with the back five. So it's gonna be very difficult to get behind that, eh? Okay, first touch, good. Do something, yeah.
Okay. Police was alone there.
Do you see that our press is not effective? We're very slow.
Why not win that ball right in that corner?
Yes. Why do you allow them to get out of the corner?
Police.
Yeah.
Love the idea. Yeah.
Something. I think it's deflected
Should
for
be
a
a last touch there. Yeah.
You know, once you start doing all these, making these runs, shoot from there.
Yeah.
Now they will think twice before they go forward.
Exactly.
You know, you force them to play in their half.
Yeah. They won Bogazi. Come on.
Nah, loved it.
He should have gotten it this side long time ago. Who's that?
That's just overly ambitious, eh? What was he thinking?
I don't know. You know, sometimes, not to be too harsh, but sometimes I'm like, when and how have you done this? When did you do this?
Yeah.
You haven't done that before.
Yeah. And
now in one of the biggest games in the world, you want to attempt this?
Where have you seen somebody scoring from the center circle? It's yeah.
Come on.
I think when you concede early, these are some of the things that you start to see. Players get out of character. They start doing things that they usually wouldn't do. And that's my biggest worry, that we need to keep shape. 1-0 is not the end of it. We can still salvage something out of this game.
Look, I think we just need to apply ourselves, be more confident.
Look at that. Mukwena had ample time to just compose himself, pick a good pass. You know, you're just kicking it forward and hope for the best. It almost resulted at Czechia outtaking us, you know. So, hey.
And you know why such things happen?
Yeah.
Because you're trying to now recover from that moomish that you almost committed.
Yeah, because you overcommitting yourself.
Was that? Yes. Yeah. Kind of clearance was that?
Yeah, no. I'm worried. I'm not getting the energy that I was anticipating.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I was having a chat with Marco last week.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't mind the 5. But if, for example, you had pushed or you had thought of pushing Mbogazi in that CDM role.
Yeah.
so that he pushes your Sitole, your Mokoena up there.
Yeah.
Then we are left with 4 behind.
Mm.
And then you know that Bogazi is marching around
Mm.
there by the CDM role. You know he's going to destroy anything that comes.
Mm.
And this is what Czechia is doing here.
Mm. Even Congo, that's how they played yesterday. If
Yeah.
they had that guy with a afro. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
And he was the destroyer for them, and he was always the one that like falls back into the defensive line.
See now, because they're defending, it's like 5 at the back, 3 there.
Yes, that's what they do, and then they know we're gonna hand them the ball, and then the 2 quickly run out of defense.
And I'm like, where's our midfielders? Now they both go in there. Only one guy should go there between Mokoena and Bata. But also my question is, do you think maybe there wasn't enough time to test out the chemistry between these players? Or
Yeah, but like, you played football. Like, what more would you want? You know, this is a national team.
Yeah.
You get picked. You play friendlies together. You're training together. Somehow there must be a little bit of chemistry.
Yeah.
If there's not,
how is that not a corner?
I think it's a corner. Look at this. Look at how big this guy is.
Also, there Maseko is like he wasn't running for the ball. He's just going there to disturb. Then Reines thought,
But more of those, if we can get those balls in, I
Yeah.
think we
they
might.
will make mistakes
Yeah,
because
they
they
will
are
make mistakes.
congested already
Yeah.
by having 5 of them there at the back. Something
Definitely.
will happen.
Something will definitely happen.
If they try clearing it out, let's make sure that we are there for the second balls. Well done.
And 2 people are going for the same ball.
Hence, I'm like, it's worrying.
Yeah,
Come on.
Mdiba is not in this game. You can't be making that. Those are set pieces that can cost us. No, Mdiba is not in this game. Eh?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he hasn't, like, I don't know. Perhaps, eh? Perhaps Brady Cross. I don't know. But
look, I want to comment, but I'm unsure at this point. Hey, the problem is, can Bradley Cross give us something good forward? You know, can he overlap there and there? I think defensively, yes.
yeah, but he's definitely he's gonna have more energy than Mudiba.
Yeah.
You see, we're not gonna win any aerial balls with this team.
Hey,
This team is very dangerous with
and they're
aerial balls.
tall.
They're tall, bro.
Hey.
And I mean, average player has, you're looking at like 1.8, 1.9. You know.
Oh, okay. Not a bad idea, but now, if you do that,
Yeah.
make sure that there's someone for that second ball.
I was about to mention that you mentioned a very critical point. We're not anticipating second balls, and then we're not winning any 50-50s. All the balls that their keeper is kicking forward, they're winning them. All of them. There's no one who's going there to try and fight for the ball.
But now look, Adams is wide open there. And now you go back deep, whereas Mokoena was there already.
You see, it's a second ball. It's lost.
We can't. Why is Williams playing the Route 1 type of football, whereas that's not the football we know? That's not the football that Hugo...
No, Route 1 is not our strength.
It's not.
Look, I guess they got shaken by those mistakes that they made when we were trying to play from the back. So yeah, no, I'm not getting the feeling that we are in this game.
And the hunger.
And the hunger.
And the hunger.
Look at that. Do you see was peeling off?
Okay,
that's a foul, definitely. But the Czechia striker was peeling off easily. Had that ball gone through, we're in trouble.
That's good anticipation by Maseko.
Yeah.
If now we also become reactive, I mean, the rest of the team, then it will do us good.
Definitely. With this 17 or 18 minutes played, Lattes, do you think Relé's got a space here in this game with the physicality that you've seen so far?
No physicality. I mean, then we can't even
they'll
have a
break.
discussion about that.
Yeah.
I think he needs to be smart in a sense of playing your 1-2s and playing the ball quick if
Yeah.
he is to play.
But he's
And-
very good at that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think even here at home, I mean, if you remember the game against Kaizer Chiefs,
Switch. Come on.
that's poor. Hey, we
Very
are lucky
poor
that fell
quality.
for us.
Yeah.
I was saying that if you remember even the games that we play against Chiefs, they were targeting him,
Yeah.
and they sort of like took him out of the game.
And that's how it should be. Take him out of the game. And I think that's what Mokoena was trying to do there. It's just he's overly committing himself. Because when you go for that, you need to be sure.
Definitely. You have to win those.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Adams. I don't know what you think of the boy. I feel like it doesn't complicate things a lot of times.
To be honest with you right now, he's the heart of Mamelodi Sundowns there by the midfield.
Right?
Because I'm feeling that he'll be consistent rather than Mokoena. Now Mokoena, we expect creativity, we expect goals from him. And to be quite honest, because I watch him a lot, I haven't this season especially.
You haven't gotten the Mokoena that we got to love and respect.
During that CAF final.
Yeah, no.
I was like, this is the Mokoena I know.
I think experience always counts, especially in big moments. Players like those will always show up, like Diva in the first leg showed up when nothing was happening for Mamelodi Sundowns. So I think that's why it's always important to still have these kind of players in the game. Look at that. That's a good cross.
Yeah.
So I was saying like players like that always will have a moment of brilliance that can result in a goal or something,
But if you look now,
Yeah.
we can't often see Adams in this setting because there's 3 of them, which is the same personnel.
Yeah.
Now you question yourself, what is exactly his role in this game?
So you can see now he's playing number 10.
Day by number 10, yeah. Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Show us that you're a winger.
Yeah,
You're
show us
able
that
to take these guys one-on-one.
Yeah, try and I can tell you, you take one, you beat him once.
Yeah.
It will stick with him. Hydration break. The stadium is enclosed,
Marco.
by the way. Hey, Marco, let me have my we're giving NAJ some free airtime, man.
Maybe I'll come back.
No, you're gonna come back with a goal, bro.
Thanks so much for everyone who's joined the live stream. We appreciate all of you.
Wow.
Hydration break in a closed air-conditioned stadium.
No.
Just as Bafana look to be getting into some sort of form and creating some opportunities, I must say, we're trailing. Of course, hugely disappointing.
Yeah.
You let them create a golden opportunity that they could not miss.
Yeah.
It's one of 2 golden opportunities that could not be missed that have been created in this fixture so far.
Yeah.
Not good enough defensively. However, how much better are Bafana overall today than they were a week ago? They look sure on the ball.
Yeah.
They're not fluffing their lines trying to get the ball out. They're actually taking high-risk passes, switching the play. The player that is receiving the switched ball is bringing it down, controlling it, and laying off good passes. Yes, Czechia are 3 at the back. They're not going to leave a lot of space for good opportunities. But you look at this team, you're like, there's good opportunities coming for Bafana in this game.
Yeah, there is. I just, like I was saying to Lattes, I just want more sense of agency, right? When they're pressing, there's moments where they lose the ball and they're at the like far corner of Czechia, and they're allowing them to come out of that. I mean, those are the spaces that you should press hard and then win the ball back, or force it out, right? So I just feel like they're allowing Czechia to be relaxed on the ball, and yeah, maybe they don't want to go pan to pan because they know they're gonna fall short in terms of physicality. Could be the reason.
Yeah, absolutely true. And I can't imagine that Bafana will change much now after this hydration break. Maybe a couple things that Hugo Bruce can relate to the players, perhaps defensively. He can say, this is how you should be covering, this is how you should be pressing. After the goal, you saw the press much higher up the pitch for Bafana, which is going to be important.
Yeah.
Yes, it forces Czechia to play the ball long. Yes, they have the height for those long balls.
Because they're winning all the long balls. Yeah?
They're winning all the long balls. So that does actually suit Czechia. But you can't just let them play the ball around the back either. You need a goal. You're trailing the game. So the high press might cause a mistake amongst that back line, and that's what that Bafana and the whole country right now must be hoping for.
Yeah.
Where Bafana are strong against this Czechia side, it seems to be pace.
Yeah.
There's no lack of pace in this Bafana side. I know that you and Latas were talking about Modiba not looking fully match fit. I did make the joke of saying bring on Mr. Cross.
Yeah.
But he's not been as defensively astute in a Kaizer Chiefs shirt as I would like either. But if a player's not fully fit, then that's going to be a change that's going to be forced.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he was caught. He was caught napping twice already, and all those 2 times, it could have been a potential threat for goal, right?
Absolutely.
So
I must say, once again, I'm impressed with Mbukazi's performance so far. I know that there was a defensive error or two. When the ball is flighted in from Czechia, he looks like the man who will be able to control the ball. I know he's not going to win many headers.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely piece of control from a police.
We were talking about it with Latas just now, that once we bring this ball down, let's have those as anticipation, You see, moments like this.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Bafana. And it all started from a ball from a police into Ikram Reyners. And Modiba showing more defensive resilience right now. And Bafana on top at the moment.
Yeah, it looks
Czechia not able to fully cope. And as soon as one of those pieces of control or one of those balls sticks, there's going to be an opportunity for Bafana. Playing across the back line now. Tebogo Mokoena happy to step back and help lay those passes between himself and the centre back line. Mbukazi making space for the switch in play in that defensive role. And he's actually looking to move forward. Mokoena again on the ball. Bafana shifting the ball left and right in the back line. However, this ball must go forward at some point. Or you need to step up and force those Czechia players to come at you.
Yeah.
There's a long diagonal towards... Oh, there's been a switch, it seems. No, it's Modiba who has gone up into that left wing back.
And that's more, you see, exactly, we're starting to play, and this is what I was talking about when we've got the ball and then try to force them out in their half,
Andres, thanks so much for joining us. Our backline was caught sleeping again, but today is better at least. I couldn't agree more. David, thanks for joining us, buddy. There will be an equalizer before half time. Then we get a Stern talking to in the change room, then come back and bring the fire.
Yeah. And you can see, Czechia, every time I was saying to Latas, Marco, when they've got the ball, their number 5, I think it's Kaufal and Soja, they all drop back, and make that back 5.
Yeah, it's absolutely a back 5 for Czechia when they're out of possession. And they're looking to stack that midfield, which is what's forced Bafana to stroke the ball left and right in this.
And it looks like the number 8, Sadilek and Darida and I don't know, is it Chiev? They are more than willing to just sit there in the middle.
They are. And Holes, number 3, you see him stepping up on a police. That's his man. He's trying to do the job of man marking a police. and it's forced him wider than his natural centre-back position, I suppose. Now a free kick for Bafana in the opposition half. Bafana pushing.
Yeah, Bafana pushing. And I like the fact that now we are not getting afraid to go for those 50-50 chances. And it looks like every time when we do that, the referees on our side is not allowing the flow. When there's there are referees that when there's a little bit of contact, they will allow a flow to happen. It seems like it's favoring us right now.
Once again, the ball out, covered. Back to Ronwen Williams. We don't mind this. His distribution of the ball is very good.
Yeah, and there hasn't been any meaningful attack from Czechia ever since they've scored. Hey, Marco?
No, not at all.
Could this mean now that maybe in the second half we might have to try and go all attack and then bring in a false 9 and sacrifice one mid?
It could be, however,
and now we're
as long as we don't lose the pace. So if your false 9 is Arele Mofokeng, for example, he's not necessarily someone who runs in behind all the time. I think it's important to keep Ikram Reyners for as long as possible. Get those players who are prepared to run in behind that back three and create problems.
Yeah.
Czechia now with some position in the Bafana half. Their first spell of position in the half for the past few minutes, at least since the hydration break.
Yeah.
And they're happy to just keep the ball amongst themselves.
No, definitely.
Bafana fall into a back 5 as well now, out of possession. That might be a change from Hugo Bruce saying, hey, Tebogo Mokoena,
just fall deep.
Fall deep when we don't have the ball.
Yeah. And then your Bata and Adams then will be the destroyers.
Ball through to the wing. Well covered by Mbakazi. Strong play by Mbakazi. Let's see how he releases the ball as well. That should be a foul. There we go.
You see what I'm talking about? Let's get stuck in.
That's it. Apoli's ability to bring that ball in under pressure draws the foul. Mbokazi showing his strength, shouting at his teammates. You can see the passion. And he's a man who's going to dictate this Bafana back line for years to come, for sure.
Okay.
There's the ability to switch play.
Yeah. And then we're starting to run. You know what I mean? That's a good ball.
Oh, that is unfortunate because the shape on the ball looked absolutely perfect for Ikram Reyners to get in behind.
Yeah.
And Czechia not looking comfortable defensively.
At all. It looks like the moment we start pressing and we're starting to come at them, they also panic.
Mbokazi to Ronwen Williams.
That's what Sithole was supposed to do. Williams and Mugana know each other, And that's why I still criticize Madala of playing Sithole as a center mid.
As we approach the 34th minute of the first half, there's 10 to 12 minutes remaining in this fixture.
Let's press. Yeah.
In the first half of the fixture, rather.
That's good.
What do you make of the Ocon Mbata combination so far?
Ocon and Mbokazi.
Mbokazi, sorry.
I think it's good. Yeah, that was a bookable offense.
And Tebogo Mokoena gets his second yellow card of the tournament.
He's going to miss the next game.
And there's a long way to go for someone who's responsible for dictating that defensive role in that midfield 3. And boy, oh boy, could Bafana not use another red card.
Sure.
First yellow card of the game.
Yeah,
it is a late challenge.
A very late challenge.
Look, we know what Mokoena brings. He is going to get involved in those. He's not going to pull out of those challenges.
No.
But he must be timing them better if he's trying to get stuck in and prevent the break. And now he's on a tightrope. There's very few of those challenges that he'll be able to make going forward now.
Yeah. And we no longer have another defensive midfielder. Is Sithole back next game? He should be.
Yeah. Yeah, so a suspension for Mokoena
opens the door for Sithole.
To return to the starting lineup. However,
in this game, I don't know. We might be forced to
Apolis under pressure gives away the ball and nearly an opportunity for Czechia. Yeah. Well covered by, I'm not sure if it was Mulalo Mudiba or Mbukazi, rather. It is Mbukazi once again.
Anticipation of the movement, eh?
He's that defensive talisman for sure. Well anticipated, tracked the runner, covered where the delivery may be in its most dangerous area, and made sure that Czechia don't go too in front as Bafana start to grow into the game. That's the last thing they need, to concede once again. Mokoena strong in this defensive role there. Back to Ronwen Williams. Now Williams will be looking for some movement ahead of him.
See the first touch from Adams. I don't know how Sithole fluffed it. Eh? I'm still not recovered from that mistake. Eh? But hey, it happens.
Mudiba chooses against the long ball, chooses to keep possession. But there are so many runs happening in that. Ikram Reyners running from deep. Not Reyners, Adams. My apologies. Reyners now. Adams once again. Forward, an offside is given by the linesman. Confusion on the face of Adams, confusion on all our faces as well.
Let's have a look.
Let's see if they'll show it.
Didn't see that offside, eh?
Neither did I. It can only have been Reyners coming back from an offside position, and it is indeed, and he was offside.
Okay.
No, that's the second phase of play. That should never have been given.
Offside.
That's a second phase of play completely.
Second phase play completely.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Strange decision from the lines lady, I should say. And the movement forward wasn't quick enough there. However, it does seem to open up for Reyners. Reyners plays it wide. Mudau back across. Czechia survived the most dangerous attack from Bafana so far. It brings a corner kick.
And it all started by that just one run, you know? And we need more of that.
Absolutely. It's exactly what we need. Reyners to Mudau.
That was a good play from Reyners.
And then the number of red shirts in the box. Mudau cleverly looking for the cutback. However, it's just... the cutback was the perfect decision there because of how... It's so difficult to defend a cutback like that because your movement is shifting back towards goal. Then you have to all of a sudden stop and try to close down the incoming player, the player who's coming into the box late. And exactly what I was saying to you actually yesterday during the Portugal game with the Congo, because of those defenders chasing back so aggressively, the cut back from the byline is the best opportunity at a goal-scoring chance. Mokoena now, looking for runners ahead of him. He's looking to play the ball forward. Adams, looking to shift the play wide. Now, Mudau looks to cross into the ball, close down, doesn't beat the first man. However, Bafana really growing in confidence now.
They are really.
They're starting to play the game that we
all
seen
know
and known from Bafana, and opportunities will come. Can Bafana be clinical enough to take those opportunities? Again, Williams between his back line. Mokoena coming in deep to receive the pass. Adams also making himself available. Mbokazi. Williams. Czechia reluctant to push too far up the field. They do have the goal advantage. They don't have to press high. But when they do press high, mistakes are made. Mbokazi nearly gifting a golden opportunity to Czechia.
It's unlike him, eh?
It's unlike him. He's better than that. And Bafana not dealing with the high press. And if Czechia identify that and decide to press up high, yes, they will leave themselves vulnerable to if Bafana are able to play out of that press. But as things look now, Bafana look completely incapable of playing out the press, just like they were last week.
Yeah, we tank under press, eh?
Absolutely. That defensive line does not deal with the high press at all, even though the players have the quality to do so. And only the nerves of the biggest stage in sport
And these guys
Can be
have
the
got
reason.
their height, they've got everything. Those throw-ins in your half are like a set piece for them.
Absolutely. And the long throw almost reaching the penalty spot.
Yeah.
There's no lack of ability for the long throw there. Bafana pressing up higher now, forcing the back pass all the way to the goalkeeper. Bafana pressing out. The long ball. And although the interception was good from Mbukazi, he could be picking up a yellow card for that. Free kick given by the referee as Bafana's players go, and another yellow card now for Bafana.
Yeah. You must know that yellow cards are going to be flying today if you, if you talk too much.
And it's Mbata who goes into the book.
Yeah.
Well, it is a challenge from behind. A little bit of a harsh yellow card.
Yeah, it is.
It might be for the protests more so
Yeah, I
than
think
anything.
it's more for protest.
And Sheck saying to the referee, that's the second time.
Yeah, I don't like these set pieces because these guys, they've got advantage over us when it comes to their physicality, Marco.
That's absolutely true. However, this distance from goal, don't be surprised to see a strike at target.
Yeah.
A direct shot on target from this range. If you were to give an attacker a set piece from any distance, it might be a couple yards closer than this, but it won't be any closer than that. Strike straight at goal, flies over it.
Yeah, no.
Springbok fans will be familiar with that one.
That would have been a converted penalty.
And we see some legends of the game there.
Yeah.
Pavel Nedved.
Yeah.
I remember as a young man watching Pavel Nedved and trying to figure out if he were left or right footed. And
At Juve.
Still to this day, can't figure out if he's left or right footed.
He was
Unbelievable
that gifted,
player, unbelievably gifted. And what impressed me most is that although we've seen some tremendously gifted players in terms of their ability with both feet in history of football, I don't believe I've to this day seen a player who selects which ball to deliver a set piece with, which foot to deliver a set piece with rather, based on what area of the pitch the set piece is on. Now that is what we call either footed. A police. How can the linesman
the linesman is getting all these offsides wrong.
How can you raise the linesman? How can you raise the offside flag
when the ball is still being played?
When the ball's still being played.
And it's not even an offside. Watch, you will see.
Now that is not promising for Bafana. But we do approach half time and we'll be swapped over to a separate lines lady for the second half for our attacking team. And hopefully that does benefit us because
I want to see that replay.
Yeah, it's simply not good enough at this level for a lines lady or linesman to be flagging for offside before players actually completed.
Yeah, because what if you got it wrong? You should allow the attacking team to finish their business.
And then allow
That's why we've got VAR.
Yes. And then you're welcome to raise your flag if you believe it was offside once the play comes to an end.
Yes. Now we're knocking the ball nicely around.
Absolutely. Mokoena, not even with the second touch, just firing the ball into those attackers' feet and saying to them, come on, get in, turn it around. Mudau. It's not Mudau.
It's Maseko.
It's Maseko.
Yeah. He's a live wire.
And it's great to see a winger looking to take his defender on one-on-one. And another corner kick for Bafana. Maseko. The introduction that we were hoping for.
Yeah, they're probably going to play it short because we don't have the aerials. Well, there you go.
Yeah, it was played short, but Bafana
fluffed it,
wasting a corner kick opportunity. Good tackle, and a throw in goes Czechia's way. A referee usurping the decision of the lines lady.
Yeah, she could tell that she's getting some few wrong.
Yeah, Bafana now on the ball. Mbokasi back to Ronwen Williams, looking for runners in that front line. There's not a lot of space, of course, with Czechia's defensive line being as deep as it is. Given away once again.
Mudau.
And that's Mudau. And we've not seen this very often. Mudau with the throw-in. Reyners. Oh,
Let's
beautifully
go. That's
switched play.
beautiful.
Mudiba. Infield. Adams. Mokoena
That's what we
strikes
want.
it over.
Yeah.
And if there's a player that you're
You allowed
allowed
to do that.
it's
That's
a
him.
Mokoena.
Him and Butler, I trust.
He has struck that with so much venom. Unfortunately, it goes flying over the crossbar. But his technique is excellent, and you can see the ball just sat up ever so slightly just as he struck the ball, that it rose. And if that was flush, it could have gone anywhere. Another header one. And Bafana. Oh, they won't be wanting that halftime whistle to come right now. Czechia dying for it. Adams in the high press. Another throw-in surely for Bafana. It's given the other way.
Nah, man. Yeah. Oh, it's so frustrating.
Thank you all once again for staying with us as we approach halftime. 4 minutes of stoppage time added to the end of this half. Give us your thoughts on Bafana's performance. I think it's clear to see the performance overall is far, far better than what we saw against Mexico. Yes, we believe the level of opposition is not quite as high as that Mexico team. But how are Bafana going to deal with Thomas Souček if he comes on in the second half?
Bro.
Bukazi away. Czechia on the attack now. And a goal kick for Bafana. Well done, Mulalo. His defensive ability is next to none on the continent. When he gets it right.
Yep.
When he gets it right, there's not really anyone better, is there?
No, definitely.
Williams playing the long ball. Asking Reyners to hold it up.
Oh,
It flicks just over Polly's, who
his
height is not
let-
his,
Yeah,
not
I
his
was about to
strongest
say
point.
that his height let him down there because it was a very good ball, second ball to win.
Absolutely.
I like Renas is doing what Mahopa gives you as well, playing those what you call flicking on those aerial balls, and then falling off to your teammate.
Absolutely. And look, we can't expect him to be as good as Evidence Mahopa at that. He's the best in the Bafana side for
that
connecting players, the number 9, especially from long balls from deep. Mokoena showing strength. He is brought down. Surely, how many fouls, referee, before we see a Chechen yellow card? Mokoena gets up. Play begins again, but the referee pulls it back for taking the free kick from the wrong position. Czechia players not retreating from the free kick spot.
Yeah, and now we've got 2 of our defensive midfielders booked, eh?
We do.
Yeah, that's not good for us at all.
Look, as long as Bafana continue to dominate proceedings as they are, it'll be of little worry.
Yeah, not true.
Oswanapolis, we know how dangerous he is, looking to play the 1-2. Into the feet.
Maseko is really a live wire today.
Yeah, his skill, difficult to deal with. Mulalo. Back to Maseko.
You still have a player like Moremi. You still have a player like Mufukeng who can still come on and make a difference.
With a few minutes to go, there's an attacking line of Bafana players of 5 or 6 strong, standing on the last line of defenders. Mulalo, however, unable to connect with that pass. Ronwin Williams, he was expecting that delivery to come inside rather than out. And that now goes out for a Chechen goal kick, which might just bring the halftime whistle before we see more action in either box. Thoughts on the performance? Not bad.
Not bad. I think there's a lot of things that we're getting right today. We're knocking the ball around. We're looking for those split passes. We're getting stuck in. I think there's a lot that is right. It's just a pity that we've already considered, but you can see when we've got the ball, we are intentional.
Oh, Maseko getting up the pitch again, looking to take on defenders. He's waiting for the pass to come ahead of him. He finds Mudiba. Mudiba crosses in. Goalkeeper gets a touch. Still an opportunity for Bafana. Bafana strike, and it is blocked by a Chechen defender. And a attempted sliding challenge there from Adams, I believe.
That's the closest we come to goals.
Mokoena.
He must not attempt anything.
Yeah. And that will be a goal kick for Bafana Bafana. Oh, yes, it will be a goal kick for Bafana Bafana. And halftime is called by the referee. A
Wow.
tremendous opportunity
We
at the end of the
needed that
half.
goal just before halftime.
It would have been great for us. Goalkeeper unable to control that. And that might have been best to be left for the incoming Ikram Rainers.
Let's see.
And now that'll be in the goalkeeper's head. And bring in more deliveries like that. And I'm not so sure that he'll feel confident in taking the ball. There's an opportunity here for South Africa, isn't there?
No, definitely there's an opportunity. I think second half, I think we continue to play like this. Before we make any changes, I'm sure we might get a goal. Like that Maseko rant, we need more of it. You know, if our police can give us a little bit of that as well, I think we are in with a chance to score or equalize rather.
Time for a drinks break for me. Latas, one of the most talented footballers I know and a very knowledgeable guy. I'm going to pull him in to sub for me so I can go and get us some refreshments. Ahead of the second half of the group stage, second round of games for Bafana Bafana at the World Cup 2026 in Mexico, USA, and Canada.
Yeah, no. Not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah.
Like I was saying to Marco, we look more intentional when we've got the ball now. And I'm enjoying Maseko's runs, and I just hope our police can give us more of that as well. So what have you observed?
I'm loving Maseko's confidence.
Yeah.
But now it's like he's trying to bring that energy in the game, in the Bafana side, to say, let's go at them.
Yes,
let's give them something to feel about us that we are in, as opponents here. But I don't know. Apollo still hasn't given us anything.
Yeah.
But you see, Mudiba is giving us those dangerous crosses.
That's what he brings, you know. Yeah, he might lack defensively. We've seen now he had 2 or 3 moments where he sort of like find himself out of place. But I think going forward, like I was mentioning to you, that players like those in big stages like this, when they get into those spaces, they can create something, you know.
I think we've become more confident after that hydration break.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maseko could have laid that ball for Mokoena.
Yeah, he could have. Again, I think he's high in confidence, and
you saw the disappointment from
Mokoena. Yeah, he was throwing his hands to say that was an opportunity to score.
I mean, look, your back is onto the poles. There's no way you can come back and 10 when there's like 5, 6, 7 players.
Yeah,
behind.
and you're not gonna pick a spot.
There's no way.
You're not gonna pick a spot, and he's just hit it. Hope for the best. Yeah, but again, I think it's one of those things where I'm just happy that there is something that we're doing that is positive, and every time when we've got the ball, we are trying to progress forward with the ball as soon as we receive the ball. So that is a positive compared to our previous match. And I was saying to Marco just now, I'm sure you've heard me, that it's a pity that we've already conceded, but I feel like there is a goal in us. At worst, I feel like we're gonna get a draw here.
And honestly, I feel like we are more the creative side.
We are.
We just need to unleash that fully.
We are. You know? These guys are nowhere. These guys play direct football.
Yeah.
They are nowhere. They are nowhere.
Yeah.
We are more of a creative side. I can't agree with you more there. And I'm hoping that I just want more from Apollos. I just feel like he isn't, he's not running between the lines.
What are we saying? Are we saying he clicks more with Rele, perhaps?
Perhaps, it could be the thing,
Yeah, because also if you look at, he's going deep to go fetch those balls.
Yes.
And there's no one from the midfield that's actually providing him with those.
Yes, and that could be the challenge, because he's not receiving the ball in a space where he can progress forward. He's going to collect the ball and he has to release it. Yeah, so he might I think he's finding himself in also a very difficult position. Maybe my critique of him is not really fair, but I just feel like he can give us more. And I think in the second half, I think we should, if we can have a little bit more of Apollos and Maseko continue to do what he was doing, I think we're in it with a chance. And I want Mokoena to linger around outside that box. I think there's an opportunity. That keeper I saw with that mistake that we can actually beat him from far.
The handling is quite bad.
Yeah, the handling is quite bad. So I think it's one of the things that we can exploit.
I don't know. Let's see. Because also remember, Maseko doesn't have it in him to take on the defenders, cut in,
Yeah.
and actually try to take a shot.
Yeah.
He's not that kind of a winger and
He,
player.
he has to bring across.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has to bring across. So maybe I think we can get a goal from Maseko.
Yeah.
We can get a goal perhaps from Mokoena.
Yeah.
We definitely don't seem like we can get anything from the set pieces because
No, set pieces we not. That's
Yeah.
why I think they've made that conscious decision when before even the game that even when we get our corners, let's rather play them short and maybe
Yeah.
bring in like low crosses. All right. So I don't think we're gonna get much joy in terms of what you call the crosses or aerial balls. We don't have that strength.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
But
what
I'm a
happens.
bit confident. For me, it's like, and I was saying this to Marco, that, hey, bro, my issue is that you go play your first game and then you lose your first game and you didn't look like you showed up. I don't think the way we played our first game, how can I put it across? Like, I don't think we showed up. You rather lose, and we like, we tried.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that positive that we tried in that game. I don't think.
Do
Okay,
you
maybe
do you blame them though? Look, I'm saying I don't want to make excuses for you. You see, this is the chance where I was like, Mudau should have made sure that he clears that ball.
Yeah.
Rather dive into it and something happens. I don't know. Something.
Yeah, we were so disconnected.
Yeah. But you know why? Because the person that we believe in, the rock, the wall of South Africa, is out. Mbogazi was out trying to cover
For
Modiba.
Modiba.
So for him to come back there, and Ocon went out again.
Yeah.
Then
he battled to contain the the attacker.
So,
because I feel like Ocon there, he could have done better in terms of containing him to the corner and forcing back.
Exactly.
I think he opened up himself a bit there.
He uses right. He's right-footed. So what is he saying? Is he saying when he's attacked on the left, he's not gonna use that left foot?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah. But yeah, look, I think more than anything for me is this. Yes, we are trailing, but we are playing.
Yeah,
There's a little bit of Bafana.
Better than the first game.
Yeah, like we're knocking the ball around and we're getting stuck in. I'm enjoying the fact that we are not afraid to get stuck in. Now we are challenging those 50-50. And usually when we do that, I can see the referees on our side as well. We're getting those free kicks. So I think we need more a little bit of aggression. I can tell you, this team, we can tank this team.
And she's trying to balance the game again for sure, because remember, those fouls have been against us.
Yeah.
Mokoena has gotten a yellow.
Yes.
Bata maybe through that protest,
yeah,
he's gotten the yellow card as well. So maybe she's also trying to balance the game.
Yeah, clever play by Maseko so far. Hey, like he's our
hold
live
up-
wire right now.
Yeah, and that hold up by Reyners.
The
The problem is also he needs to fix the first touches, man. I think if he can improve on that a bit,
yeah, because a lot of time
He'll be
his first
quicker.
touches leaves him.
yeah, he'll be quicker. That's
Oh,
crossed there
it's
by
cross,
Modiba.
yeah. And also, Maseko was attacking the ball, but I don't think he needed to because that ball was so far from him, eh?
Come on, Quena was there. What's the better option? He sees everything in front of him. You can't see anything behind you, man. Play it simple. At the end of the day, we all benefit. as a
That's the
team.
thing.
Exactly.
There's no time for glory here.
No.
The stakes are just too high. You must know when you win here. Yeah, no, this.
That's a
It's
referee.
Mugwana is that player, hey? Remember, we almost didn't qualify because of his yellow cards. He's that player. And this was not necessary. What I can't even say it took one for the team because I think it was a break, but it was a break that we could be able to cover.
Yeah, the person who was trying to take one for the team was the Mbata foul. Because Mbogazi was out there. So
I don't even have a shot on target.
I mean,
wow. Okay.
ball recovery time, not bad.
17 seconds, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Passes completed. We are passing, but you know what?
Mm.
Trust me, Williams has more
Passes
touches than some few players in there.
True. We're spending more in our we're spending more time in our 18 yard.
Yeah. And
Look, ball position, yeah. Look, especially in the last 15 minutes of the first half. I mean, Czechia did not see much of the ball. Yeah, no, I agree with that comment. Hey, we're quite slow.
Yeah, we're quite slow, and we don't have urgency, as you mentioned, and perhaps we still need to do more and better there on the second balls as well. So, yeah. What do you think? Do you think he should make any subs?
I think so far we're good. But if this game continues like this, between Bata and Mukwena rather, one has to go. Because they're booked. You can't now go and take out Adams. Do you? Because one mistake with
this is where you'll hear the comments from people who, I don't want to say hate, but hate on decisions that are made by Hugo.
Yeah.
To say he has his players.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised to find that he will take out Adams and leave Mukwena on the field and rather say to Mukwena, contain yourself.
Yeah. Wow.
It goes back to the point you made earlier,
yeah,
that maybe does he have believe in Rele?
Yeah. I don't think he does.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, I don't think he believes
So
in him. I think
it's gonna
it's
go
one
to
of
that.
those players that he realized the backlash was not gonna be. You can't. He's a star boy. He's a face of African football.
Yeah.
You can't leave him out, right? So I think he's there. But look, I don't know. I don't think he believes much in him the way we as fans and Orlando parents believe him. I mean, even opposition fans fear Rele, you know. So, but he's got his players. But yeah, what changes do you make when a game is like this? I think Reynolds, I think he's gonna be sacrificed at some point. He's gonna have to sacrifice him. I think second half is probably gonna give him another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I foresee a guy like Mahopa coming into this game. Because we're playing so much into the final third of Czechia. So a player like Mahopa will actually help you a lot because he does not only bring that link-up play, also bring up his aerial strength, right? So a player like him, I think I foresee him coming on. And again, I would sacrifice either Mbata or most likely is going to sacrifice Mbata, but who do you bring? Do you bring in Mofokeng and then he plays the false 9 role? Let's see, because I think there is an opportunity for him to play in this game.
Yeah, I mean there are spaces that we're not capitalizing on.
There's a lot of spaces, and
yeah,
Mofokeng has got that ability to play in those spaces, and he's got that ability when he's got the ball, you know, to create something out of nothing in front of two players. He can create an opportunity. We've seen him doing it week in, week out, you know.
Yeah.
So I think there's an opportunity here for Mofokeng. But it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Hopefully something happens for us in the second half.
Yeah.
Let's be more positive, guys, and
no, look. I think you know, after the first game, there's a whole lot to be positive about in this match today, honestly speaking. This is that we've already considered a goal, but
look, I mean, you saw it in their eyes. Those guys were nervous.
Yeah, they were.
I think in this one they're still nervous. You can see with the reckless passes, the mistakes from the players we believe in. Bogazi.
Yeah.
So but maybe now they'll come back stronger.
Yeah.
And more confident and.
Yeah, you've got 45 minutes to. This is your World Cup. You know, this is your opportunity to go to the second round for the first time, and it doesn't get better than this. Honestly speaking, this Czechia team is not. Yeah, they are good when they've got the ball. You know, they don't really make a lot of mistakes because they play direct football. They're not trying to be fancy and whatnot. Yeah. But this is a side that you can actually take on. I feel like we need to be a little bit more aggressive. We need to be a little bit. Adams is not coming back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was saying too. That now this is where you'll see all those comments by our fans that
who's coming in.
Mfuke is coming in.
Yeah, look, I mean, it was, we're playing more in that box.
But look, it's that chat I was saying. This is where you'll see favoritism.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying...
You've got two defensive midfielders on a yellow. Yeah, no. Look, maybe they will contain themselves. Let's see.
Marco, comment on this one before the second half goes back. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see, bro. Like, but yeah, you were spot on there.
Is it still the World Cup? I'm waiting for Man United to come back. Bafana doing some warm-ups. That worked well for Orlando Pirates when the team shows some level of unity and doing warm-ups before the second half kicks off. Get everyone fresh. Rele Mofokeng coming in for Adams.
Yeah. I thought we would have sacrificed Adam Bata or Mufokeng because I feel like Mufokeng has got a red card. Is a red card waiting to happen. But again, we're not. If we're gonna hold the ball, the likelihood of him getting stuck in, it's
Mokwena's a potential liability, isn't he?
He is. He's a potential liability because Marco. Now you've got two of your defensive midfielder. What happens on the break?
Yeah, I love that question from our production team back here, Dylan, asking if you could make a sub, who would it be? And Lali saying Mufokeng.
Yeah.
And you got your wish, brother.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us again for this watch along between Bafana and Czechia. Bafana, the team in the ascendancy, most of the stats in favor of Bafana, just the shots on targets and those XGs. But if there's a young man who can make that change, it's this young man.
Yeah.
He's got a big smile on his face. He's ready to put his stamp on this World Cup. And for the players, the world is watching you right now.
Definitely.
If you want that big move to a Premier League club, La Liga, Italy,
Belgium,
Holland, there's lots of top teams in European football.
Yep.
Make your mark today, and it's your best opportunity. Big smile on the face of the referee.
Yeah.
She's kept this game in line, be fair to her.
Yeah.
Mokoena.
No, look, she's done a stellar job. She's better than her lineman on the line lady on the other side.
Well, we've swapped sides now, fortunately, because
Czechia now must fill their realm.
There were 2 or 3 really dodgy decisions there. Ball fed forward, Czechia managing. Mokoena on him in a flash. He's able to play out of it.
I'm afraid,
And another free kick. Mokoena unhappy about it. He's involved in everything.
He's not the cleanest player, let's be honest. We know that. But
Polly's making sure that free kick's not taken a single inch further than it should be.
Yeah, no, he knows there's trouble at the back if that free kick was past him.
Ikram Rainer's pressing for the team doing the hard yards. He is going to be the next player brought off on this pitch. You have to think.
Definitely.
Because he's doing the hard running there.
No, I think so.
Mudau grown in this game? Mudiba, rather. Sorry.
Yeah, he has shown some, especially when we are, offensive, right?
Yeah, certainly. Mokwena's pulled out of the challenge. Referee acknowledges that.
Yeah.
Czechia still in possession. She has no problem with it. Flicked on pass.
Oh,
Great
God.
opportunity for Czechia. It has to be 2-0. And unbelievable from Bafana defenders looking to get back. And it is a free kick it's a corner kick. The free kick wasn't given. Is it Umbukazi who got back to that? I don't believe so. It is Umbukazi who gets in the way of the strike. Look, if the Czechia attacker doesn't...
How is that not a foul?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. If he doesn't take so long to get it's not Mbukazi who gets in the way of that. It's Ocon. And
who's not eating pap? Ocon. Yeah, no, clearly, because he fell easily.
Yeah, for those of you who don't get the reference, it's a classic South African saying: is if a player goes to ground too easy in local football, you get told you're not eating enough pap. And another opportunity for Czechia.
Man, Marco, this guy is like, we can't give these guys corners, we can't give them set pieces, eh?
Oh, and that ball, if it finds its way through to Reiners there, Bafana are in.
Can we now start to play a bit?
Bafana certainly playing their game.
Yeah.
Not sure how much it is to do with Bafana and how much it is to do with the change in quality of opposition. But Maseko, Opolis, and Reyners are getting opportunities to run at this Czechia defense. Back to the goalkeeper. And he's able to deploy the ball back upfield. Mulalo challenging for it. Ocon, who I think has been very good in centre-back role today.
No, it's been good. I love his strength. I love his physicality. Like all of them at the back, they've had their moment of mistakes, but so far, I think he has had overall. I think he has had a good game.
Police now switching back to the left wing after cutting inside at a more of a number 10 looking role. Rele Mofokeng not been brought into the game just yet. What a ball for Mulalo. Mulalo needs to put a better delivery on the end of that one. That is an unbelievable ball in for Mulalo from Tebogo Mokoena. And you can see they know each other's game. They play with each other week in, week out.
Yeah, that telepathy, eh?
Absolutely.
And I think he also had an opportunity to cut that ball back, eh?
He did. He definitely did. And another short corner, Mokoena, back for a Police. He's going to deliver this into the box. Cleared by a Chechen defender. Oh, with the Mbukazi with the strike. And didn't quite catch it as he would have hoped.
Yeah, Modiba.
Good defending.
When you commit like that and you don't get it right,
you're in big trouble.
You're in big trouble.
Yeah, if you commit like that, you have to win the ball.
You have to win
Credit
the ball.
to him, he did.
Yep.
Mudiba on the ball now.
Forgive me not for having not much belief, eh?
Have to. Mbukazi turns his player. This is why I'm so adamant that Mbukazi will be effective as a number 6. Really more for King. His opportunity to shine at this World Cup. Tries to play the inverted pass for Mulalo to run onto. Not enough on it for Mulalo to get all the way around and onto that. Referee blows up to allow Mulalo to receive some treatment. But Bafana were clearly on the ball when the decision was made, so possession should be given back to Bafana.
The left side, it's where we can exploit. I feel like it's easier to get behind this left side of Czechia.
Yeah, absolutely. Mulalo looks like the most likely man to be given the opportunity to create the golden opportunity for Bafana. But we've seen our first flash of that creative mind from Rele Mofokeng as he's come onto the field. A little bit more on that delivery, and Mulalo's able to get all the way around and get Bafana into an extremely dangerous position. More of the high press. Ikram Reyners, he's been given the responsibility to run across that back line. Maseko does so well in recovering the ball. Mokoena again with the delivery, well shielded by Czechia. And now another turnover in possession. And
they're so efficient when they've got the ball, eh?
They really are. And this is where Bafana can be vulnerable on the counter with a cross in.
Oof. Great anticipation there. Who was that?
Mokoena. Mokoena doing a better job than Sitsole.
I'm sorry, Marco. Nah,
it's the same one.
It's the same one, bro.
I actually don't mean to laugh at you. It's just because the guys are laughing in the back.
Yeah.
Throwing for Czechia somehow.
And these are set pieces for these guys. That ball is
Long
going to land in our 18 yard. Nah, bro.
Mbukazi doing well to put the ball out for a corner, but another corner kick for Czechia. Their last corner kick resulted in a header-on target.
Yeah. They don't miss this because they've got the aerial advantage, right?
Massive aerial advantage. And again, another header towards target. Free header. And the frustration is clear to see from the Chechen side of things that ball is headed over because the opportunity was better. He loses his marker, Ocon. Mbukazi comes in, seeing the danger to apply more pressure to the striker. Mulalo. Mokoena falling deep. Look, That's where we all want to see Mokoena, to be honest, in that quarterback role for Bafana. Bokazi. He can deliver a ball as well.
Yeah, no, with these long passes, he's very good.
Ocon now. He's looking out for Reyners. Mudau getting in there. Czechia looking to play out of the back before eventually clearing long. Good piece of control there.
Now we are a way better ball playing team than Czechia.
Absolutely. A police with an opportunity to run at this defense. He goes wide to Mudau. Opportunity for Mudau. More space. Mokoena. Mokoena again. Oh, and an opportunity to strike at goal. Not executed by Maseko. Not executed in the way he'd like, let's say.
I thought it had hit the defender, eh? Not?
It's not. I think it was just a poor strike of the ball.
Poor connection.
This is the strike at goal. Lucas serve. 64 kilometers per hour. Not the fastest strike of a ball we've seen in this World Cup so far, but it is a good strike at target. It's swerving in the air. Yeah. And if that's a couple feet either side of Ronwin Williams, it's a very difficult save to make. The first two substitutions for Czechia, this is what happens when Bafana have made over twice as many passes as the Czechians. You need those fresh legs a little sooner.
Yeah.
Yes, two substitutions coming after Bafana deciding to make their first substitution at halftime, but that was tactical. This is to bring on fresh legs.
Yeah, because it's midfielders.
And I must say, the modern format of the World Cup.
You can't allow him to make you dance like that. Sorry, the modern day.
Modern day, that's going to be given for offside, surely.
Definitely.
Police. Well, it's not been given as yet.
Yeah.
But now that play has stopped, still not. Mudau now on the right wing.
Yeah, no, whatever we do here,
it might be brought back because that did look well offside. A police. Mudiba. Opportunity to get the ball into the box. He waits for a better opportunity. A police. Delivered towards the back post. Nothing comes of it.
Yeah.
And that's Mbata with a poor delivery.
Okay, Madala, this is more like it,
far better performance.
Yeah, even for Madala as well. from the bench.
Getting up, getting involved. Bafana winning the ball back almost immediately.
Good, yeah.
Really good. Great performance actually from Bafana. I can't compliment them enough on the improvement.
No, I agree with you.
Now for Relemo for King and the stars of that front line for Bafana to light up the world stage for Bafana. Ocon plays inside, but poor pass. Opportunity for Czechia. Ocon is the man who recovers. He'll be as relieved as anyone in the stadium. A ball for Relemo for King to chase. How is the foul given for that?
But he's pushing him.
But it's such a soft decision.
You expect those to be given, Marco, and we should know better. Just go try and win the ball 50-50.
Yeah, just put the player under pressure, I suppose.
Put the player under pressure.
He could make the mistake all on his own.
Yes.
Mokazi reads it beautifully. He then carries the ball, takes two defenders out of it, and then plays the delivery towards a police, who receives the ball well, keeps it in, finds Mudiba. Mudiba now, looking inside the pitch, finds Mokoena. Mokoena now.
Yeah, no,
Marco,
sorry to come in there, bro. Like, if we lose this game, it will be devastating because Czechia is not really a strong side. Eh?
No, not at all. Bafana have proven that at this level of opposition, they can more than hold their own.
Yeah.
They are the better side. Ocon. And
is that off the ball?
I don't know if that's an off the ball incident or if he's just hurt himself. If there is an off the ball incident, it will go to VAR. You'll forgive the Bafana players for thinking that this is a bit of a ploy for just disrupting play. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's really.
A big guy like that.
He seems okay now. Really, Morpher King hurts a big guy like that? Hey? Come on. Okay. Well, no decision given. Just stop. The game is stopped. Look, you understand Czechia taking every opportunity. They need the breather.
They realize they're under pressure.
They're under pressure. They need the breather.
Yep.
And the free kick is given.
Oh, my goodness.
A free kick?
What the hell are we doing here? Nah, bro.
Czechia now with an opportunity from that free kick. Czechia now with the best opportunity of the half. Blocked.
Bro,
by,
like we give them so much space. Hey, like.
Goal kick for Bafana.
Good play by Mulalo there. Who's not tracking the play? Mbata. Oh, no, it's Mbata.
Mbata at least redeems himself by getting.
He was supposed to track the player.
Yeah, he should be watching the runs.
Oh, man.
Ocon. Ronwen Williams. Bafana looking to shift the ball from deep and build play, I suppose, from deep, but it tends to always result in a long delivery from here. Mokoena looks to come back to, well, my apologies, I believe that's Mbata.
You see, okay, sorry, I'm bringing this a lot, but Williams is so comfortable with players that he played with, like Modiwa, Mokoena, and then he can play that kind of a ball that he played to Sitole.
Yeah. Modiba now with a strike at goal.
Just needed
strikes it wide.
Touch, yeah.
Look, Czechia are forcing Bafana to take their opportunities from deep.
Yeah.
However, as they tire, Bafana really need to start looking at playing those balls in between and create better goal-scoring opportunities, because this could start getting wasteful.
Yeah, definitely.
Ikram Reyners once again with the responsibility of pressing that back line. Long delivery down the pitch. Oh, well brought down. Mokoena now. Modiba. From the left-hand side. Bafana have certainly had more joy from the right-hand side so far in this game.
Yeah, definitely. It's our easy path to Czechia's last third. Final third.
Udao. Plays back for Ronwen Williams.
We're trying to stretch them a bit.
Mbata seems to have been given the responsibility to fall deeper back now to allow Mokoena up the field to make these sorts of passes. Mokoena again. Just trying to shift that Czechia defense around. Apolis. Oh, beautiful piece of play from Apolis. And he finds the pass.
Oh!
When?
How? Let's see. Okay, it's offside.
Okay, fair. You have to compliment Apolis for seeing the pass, though.
Yeah.
Apolis turns his man, takes one touch, and then is able to deliver the pass in between the lines.
Yeah.
Apolis is the player that everyone's been calling for to be brought into the starting lineup and nearly bearing fruit for Bafana. Back to the goalkeeper. He will be looking for the long ball from here.
Yeah, definitely. That's what they do.
And it's not a good long ball. Modiba looks inside, but it's not a good enough pass to Mokoena, who wasn't in as much space as Modiba thought. Ball is now deployed out wide for Czechia, who play the ball forward. Ocon should have that covered. And that's a fair challenge according to the referee, and you have to just agree with that decision.
It was a good communication between the two defenders.
Yeah, Czechia manager incensed by that decision. Apolis now on the ball. He will look to Modiba at some point from that position in the pitch and switch the play. Oh, Apolis now looking to take on his defender, but there's three around him.
Yeah, no. And I think now they're aware that what he's capable of doing, so they will just flood him. But our ball recovery is very, very good.
Yeah, it has been excellent. It's a lot of hard running though for that front line.
Yeah, no, I can. I think a change, would be needed for Reyners. Poor guy, eh?
Yeah. Because he's been given that responsibility of chasing down the front line, Lyle Foster is the option off the bench.
Yeah. Oh, Mahopa. Because he just give you the aerial strength as well.
Could be an option.
Yeah, could be an option. Still have a player like Moremi, so one of the wingers will be sacrificed here.
Sibele. He's given that role for Orlando Pirates to be chasing the ball around.
It could be one, eh? But I don't think this is. I mean, looking at how we're controlling the ball position and all of that, I don't think we need runners. We need ball players.
True. Oh, that is a foul on Mulalo.
Yeah, I stepped on him.
Mulalo been through the wars a little bit, but he is a tough man.
And there hasn't been a yellow card for Czechia. Eh?
Still to this point, eh?
Yeah. Meant to be corrected, but I can't remember them clearly. Whoa! Was that deliberate? I don't think so. Hey, that Messi tackle is it's making people talk, eh?
Yeah, look, Messi, they're bringing up the tackle more because Messi scored 3 goals.
Yeah,
and
there's nothing to fault out of his performance.
Exactly. And although it is a talking point, I'm not saying it isn't a red card offense. The reason it's big news is more because of the quality of his performance after that.
Yeah,
and
not true.
Trying to discredit the man's performance. And I don't want to be joining that club. I think it was an incredible performance from...
We don't ride on bad workers. Eh?
Yeah, certainly one of the 2 greatest players in the history of the game. Yeah. You can argue the point about which of those 2 is the best to ever kick a ball. But,
there will be no
Williams taking long to deliver. Police controls it, but it is out of play because of the pressure from the Chechen right center back. Hydration break.
Is it? Yeah, let's drink some water.
Czechia will be happy that the scores are still at 1-0 for them, of course.
Yeah. Oh, Thomas
Socek coming on.
Look how tall this guy is, eh? Flipping out.
Now you have to imagine this is strategic from Czechia.
Definitely.
Just trying to disrupt the play.
Yeah.
And Mahopa on for Ikram Reyners, as you called it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think there's still another sub for Moremi to come on in this game.
Where would you deploy Moremi?
Look, I mean, depending, I think depending on the next, 5-10 minutes, it's going to definitely be between Police and Maseko.
Polly still looks fresh. He looks like he's the man who's going to change the game.
Yeah,
Maseko has played well, though.
Yeah. So I think maybe Moremi will be given maybe a run in the last 10 minutes or so.
Right, and on comes...
It won't be because the other wingers are not doing good enough. It's probably going to be fatigue and trying to manage the players, right? Because I don't think Reyners was doing a bad job in chasing around the defense. I think he has done a lot of running. So,
and Chechia's deep lying defensive line has meant that Ikram Reyners' best quality to be able to run in behind has not been utilized by Bafana. So evidence Mahopa perhaps better suited to provide value for Bafana with that Chechen deep lying back line.
Oh.
Another long throw in.
You can just see when this guy is holding the ball that it's going very far.
All the way to the penalty spot again. The long throw is well and truly back in the game.
And we don't have anyone.
As Bafana chased down. However, the goalkeeper having to go long all of the time. Referee not buying that. Allowing Bafana to play. The distribution's not the best from the Chechen goalkeeper. So keep putting him under pressure and don't let him play it short.
Yeah.
And, then another ball recovery for Bafana. There's a lot to compliment in this Bafana performance. and they need to cap it off with 3 points.
Yeah, I think
It'll be an absolute disaster if Bafana get anything less than 3 points in this game.
Yeah.
A poor pass from Czechia. Tired legs out there.
Yeah,
they're going to offer very little for the rest of this game. And there is the hydration break.
Oh, what was that earlier? It was not, no?
It was just substitutions.
It was subs.
But who knows? You know, maybe the advertisers want more hydration breaks. Maybe they're giving us 2 or 3 per game.
Come to the party. Yeah, no, look, I feel like Maseko's second half hasn't really showed up much, eh? I think it might be the player getting sacrificed.
He looked great in the first half.
Yeah.
He looked like the most effective player for Bafana. And maybe he has tired ever so slightly, or less of the players come down the right-hand side, as we said. Or more, he's stepped infield to allow Mulalo to do those overlapping runs where Bafana have looked to achieve their most success in this game.
Yeah.
It is disappointing to not see a goal for Bafana, and every minute that passes by, you don't want to get to the second hydration break trailing.
Yeah, true.
You know, it leaves you so little time to score the goals that you need to go on and win the game. Anything less than 3 points today is going to be disappointing.
Yeah.
Based on the quality of the performance.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the quality of chances created. I think that overall Czechia have had better chances. But the better performance is in no doubt Bafana's.
Definitely. They just got their moment and they capitalized, you know, and it's something that we always talk about, that moments are going to be there and you have to be clinical. And we've seen, we had glimpses of good moments that we were not clinical. We fluffed it. We didn't play like we know what we were doing. You know, that Maseko ball that you should have left for Mokoena. I mean, it's a perfect example. Had he left that ball for Mokoena, we could be talking a different language now. So I think there will be moments, but I can't stress enough the importance of us being clinical, Marco.
The goal needs to come in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Because after that,
put pressure on Czechia.
I would even go as far as in the last 10 minutes, sacrifice one holding midfielder and put an attacking player.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Let's throw everything in.
You have to. Bafana. Let's do this, boys.
Yeah.
Hydration break coming to a close. Bafana will return to action in Atlanta.
Yeah. Good to see some South African fans out there waving our flag.
Ronwen Williams hasn't had an awful lot to do. Once again, he's not responsible for the opportunities being created.
In the second half as well. You know, he hasn't been bothered much except
not
for
at all. He's not had much to do except for those 2 corner kicks, I think.
Yeah.
Mulalo with the throw-in. Referee not buying that one. Evidence Mahopa.
Doing what he does bad, eh?
He is chasing that ball down at speed. Flick on from Czechia. Handled by Mbokazi.
Good play.
He's just such a good, calm personality for a young player.
Bro, the composure that this boy has.
Finds his way past the Chechen player. Back to Ronwen Williams.
No, I will send you for a hot dog, Mbokazi. I'm telling you, he's that capable, eh?
Yeah. Ocon. Williams.
I think Chicago Fire are going to cash in on this boy after this World Cup, bro.
I think they will. Apolli's making himself available. Ronwen Williams.
Okay, who's that ball?
Looks toward.
We're winning the second ball with intention. That's good. Good ball.
And now he has an opportunity for Bafana to get in behind.
That's it.
A police into the box, cleared by Czechia, who have an opportunity to break now. And that is not going anywhere but to Ocon. And Bafana will come right back at Czechia, and they'll have to set up their shape once again and try to defend a skillful attacking line with Relemo for King.
Yeah, look,
Apolis,
that was a good clever play.
Maseko, and Evidence Mahopa being able to bring those sorts of creative players into play. Some space to run into for Maseko. Back to Mokoena. He delivers the ball in for Evidence Mahopa. And Mahopa, with Apolis running back in towards the 6-yard area, that was an opportunity to get it across for a tap-in.
Yeah.
And you see that the intention of this Bafana side changing since the introduction of Evidence Mahopa for the first time there from Tebogo Mokoena, knowing that that is the part of Mahopa's game that you're trying to utilize. Thomas Socek winning a free kick in midfield. Mahopa, it was an easier opportunity than what we actually initially saw. He is stretching, he is leaning back.
Yeah.
But if he just puts that back into the area for Apolis to run onto, instead of attempting the header at goal, certainly would have been better served. Ocon again with another strong challenge. Back up to Maseko, who looks to take on the player. Not fouled according to the referee. Somehow not fouled according to the referee. Chechen players running indeed. Mbukazi with a cheeky little ball for Apolis. Tebogo Mokoena. Relemo for King. Yet to light up the game, but boy oh boy has he got the potential to do so. Beautiful turn, and this must be the first booking for Czechia.
Yeah, definitely.
Finally, a yellow card deployed. And it's Krejci, the captain.
Ladislav. Sounds like a drug.
Careful. Be very careful there. Maseko with a beautiful piece of skill to turn him inside out. And I tell you what, that's a yellow card for the team, that, isn't it? Because Maseko could have been in.
He was gone.
Bafana yet to really utilize their pace advantage that they've got. Now,
how do you line up this kind of free kick?
This seems to be written for him and the head of Evidence Mahopa. Let's see if Bafana can put in a quality delivery and give themselves an opportunity to get back level in this game. Apoli steps over it. Mudiba.
I get it. Mbokazi could strike.
Yeah, but surely that was an opportunity to get the ball into the box. Referee has stopped play.
Is the ball out of air? Yeah.
Right.
Clearly. Mbokazi just deflated the ball.
Mudao is the player who points out that the ball is flat. It is swapped out. Mbokazi with the delivery in towards Maseko, but it's well defended. And again, Czechia can't hold on to the ball for longer than just a few seconds. Mudao. Ocon. Mbokazi. Back out to Mudao. He has space to run into here. He should be utilizing that. Plays the ball to... It falls back to Mokoena. Mbokazi now from deep. Chooses against the more elaborate long ball and just feeds it off of Apolis. The shape not breaking from Czechia.
Nothing, eh?
There needs to be more movement on that forward line.
He reffed himself. They thought it was offside, eh?
Is that Evidence Mahopa?
Yeah.
Another substitution for the Chechians. And they're in desperate need for the fresh legs.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
You know,
yeah, go on.
I was saying I came across an interesting thingy about kids. Adidas is leading the World Cup with about 14, followed by Nike and Puma. Interesting.
I'm very fond of the new Adidas Bafana kits. Tebogo
Another yellow
Mokoena brought
card.
down another yellow card. How is that not a yellow card? And now, for requesting a yellow card, a Chechen player has gone to the referee saying that a yellow card should be given to Tebogo Mokoena for protesting. Now, he should get the yellow card for his protest, surely.
Yeah, but I don't think it's. I think it's more of an English rule than
Oh,
anything.
come on. A police with the lack of ball control, which is not normally connected to him. And Captain Krejci is the one who gets in the way. But if a police touch
Not
is
a
any
corner.
better and the corner's not been given, surely that needs to go to VAR. I mean, he was so convinced that's a corner kick. A police with a better touch there and they're in.
Man, that's a corner.
I don't see how it's not. It
Oh,
does
it's
come
not.
back off police.
Ooh, that looks dangerous.
The ball then goes wide. Mudau able to close down the space. I don't know how Thomas Socek is not on a yellow card. But his poor pass goes to Evidence Makopa. Maseko back to Makopa. Plays Mudau. Mudau turns. Mokoena tackled. Krejci, the player getting in everywhere for Czech Republic. And it's Mbata. My apologies. I did say that was Tebogo Mokoena. Mudau will take the throw in. Comes back to Rele Mofokeng. More and more Bafana players further and further up the pitch. They know the urgency of a goal now.
Definitely.
10 minutes remaining in the fixture. And still no shots to really trouble the Chechen goalkeeper. A lot of left to right looking to take the Chechens out of that tremendous shape that they've been in. I suppose the only time we've seen them fall out of shape was that opportunity just a few moments ago for Oswanapolis, where he's miscontrolled it and not taken full advantage.
Because they hardly get out of shape, eh?
They hardly get out of shape. There's not many spaces in that back line.
You're going to have to take on a defender at some point, eh?
Maseko does that right now. Takes a shot at goal. Handball request. That is a penalty. And Bafana are given a penalty in the World Cup with an opportunity to score their first goal of the 2026 World Cup. Their first goal since 2010, it would be. Chechens, of course, protesting it. They tower over the referee.
Who do you give it to, Latas?
It must be Mokoena. It must be Mokoena.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's a distinct handball, and I don't think that'll be overturned. He hasn't tucked his arms in fully.
Yeah.
Come on, Bafana. Hey, Lal Foster is animated on the bench.
Yep.
I'm 100% behind it.
Nah, I think it's a player that if he misses,
he's been given some words of encouragement by Mudau. I mean, this doesn't get to a player like Tebogo Mokoena. He's experienced. He's done it all. He's just won a CAF Champions League with his club, Mamelodi Sundowns. He is the talisman for Bafana in many ways. That is a big, tall goalkeeper to get the ball around, isn't he?
Yeah, no. But you played low. Yeah.
You play it low. He can't get down there quick enough.
I would lining a defender to come on.
Hugo Bruce looks as nervous as I am. Mokoena with the best opportunity for Bafana so far this World Cup. Can he raise the roof for Bafana Bafana in tears for the national anthem and an opportunity to lift Bafana Bafana? Yes! Bafana Bafana score in the 2026 World Cup. It is now 1-1 with approximately 10 minutes to play. And boy, oh boy, did we need that. Boy, oh boy, did we need that.
Now the game is on for the taking.
Now the game is there for the taking. And yes, it's beautiful to see.
I think Bafana Bafana has done enough to create this opportunity for themselves.
The Big Ebby, thanks for getting into the comments, my brother. The penalty was a pressure moment. But if you give it to this man, you have to have confidence that he will dispatch it. And he has done just that. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, low and hard into the side netting. Does there get a better penalty than that? I ask you, the quality of the strike, the pace, the power, the precision. Teboho Mokoena gets Bafana Bafana level against Czechia, but a point is not enough for us. We want it all. Come on, Bafana Bafana. We're all behind you. All of Africa is behind you. Let's go. Maseko has been taken off. He did look to have some cramp after that strike. And Sibilebele is being given the responsibility.
Yeah, to run up and down. Yeah, no, definitely he gives you that, eh?
Bafana on an absolute high now. Czechia will have to come forward a little bit more in this game. Thomas Socek, who somehow isn't on a yellow card, but his ball passing ability is far better than what he's shown in this game so far.
No, definitely. Look, it's coming to a game where they're under pressure. And yeah, these things are usually... Oh, Mama Joe. Gayton is probably not happy.
Gayton's not upset at all. He just didn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Maseko is replaced by Sibilebele. That confirmation on the screen now. Mokoena. Apolis. Oh, he's so good at holding on to possession.
Yeah.
It comes back to Ocon, who delivers it for Mudau. Bafana with their tails in the air. The ball is switched over. Ball delivered in again. Bafana winning absolutely everything. Proud to be South African today, Lali?
Yeah, definitely. Look, win or lose, I'm still proud. But, you know, yeah, today it's looking more positive. We look like we are a team that wants to... Oh, Mutau. You could just see that Mahopa is under pressure. It's not going to give you that ball forward. You know what I'm saying? It's coming to you.
Czechia on the attack. They look to have absolutely nothing left to go forward.
Nah, nothing.
They gave everything to just try and keep it at 1-0. And now they're going to have to give a little bit more to keep it at 1-1. This result would leave Bafana still lodged bottom of the group with 1 point and a negative goal difference of -2. They need another goal. Their tails are in the air. Ronwen Williams distributes it to Ocon.
And Czechia looks tired, eh?
They look absolutely knackered. And that's what I was saying earlier about how a team that's able to play so many passes, as the game starts to end, you will tire. There's no doubt about it. And the modern format, as I was getting to earlier.
Yes, I interrupted you there.
The modern format favors teams that aren't passing the ball. It favors teams that are going to try keep in shape because of the number of substitutions you're allowed to make. Before the pandemic, 3 substitutions was the maximum in a game. Now, you have 5 substitutions in a game, and that's a whole lot of fresh legs. Evidence Mahopa now. Oh, holds up the ball beautifully, plays it to Mokoena, who finds Ronwen Williams.
Yeah, just to calm things down.
However, does Bafana need things calmed down? They're in the ascendancy. Czechia trying to fall back into their shape. It's getting more and more difficult for them. Mokoena, he is the orchestrator right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Sibilebele with his first few touches of the game. Mokoena again. Ocon. And the man you want on the ball from deep, Mbukazi. Ocon now. finds Mudau. Mudau with space to run into.
He has to go
He
for
will
it.
run into that space. He will find the pass inside. Tebogo Mokoena with the delivery. It is behind. It falls to Rele Mofokeng with the strike. Saved by the goalkeeper. It was not Rele Mofokeng. My apologies.
It was.
Oh, it was too. Police has been absolutely running that left-hand side for Bafana. Evidence Makopa with the press. Czechia need to play the ball long, otherwise they risk losing it. Czechia playing some of the best football
They're
we've
not
seen.
offside. Looks off, eh?
An apparent off-the-ball incident right in front of the referee.
Not enough to warrant the ref to do anything about it, I think.
There will be a review of this, we'll imagine. It's a quality strike. That's a big, tall goalkeeper. When he's got some space and a view of the ball, it's going to be difficult to get it past him. You need a better strike than that. Nothing given for that off-the-ball incident, which I did miss.
Yeah.
Referee having a talking to between Tebogo Mokoena and Schick for that off-the-ball incident. Schick absolutely livid with it. Well, Schick refusing to speak to the referee.
Come.
She's stamping her authority
I
on
love
this
it,
game.
girl. Go for it, girl. More of that, please. Because they think they can just get away with it. And these guys are tall, Marco.
These are big boys. Corner kick about to be delivered. Good opportunity for Czechia. And well defended. That is not good enough from Mbata. My apologies, Mudiba.
Yeah, no, he just like went for it, hey?
He could be tiring at this point of the game. We were questioning his fitness earlier in the game.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of running. Czechia still on the ball. Definitely their best spell of the second half as we approach the 90th minute.
What is
Free
that?
kick given to Czechia as our stream freezes.
Nee.
We're returning to a Chechen free kick.
Yeah, and I hate this kind of free kicks, bro.
7 minutes of added time. That has to give spirit to Bafana. Schick on Madao. A mismatch if I ever did see one.
Yeah, I've never seen a number 10 this big. Number 10, that's the size of the rock.
Offside. I didn't see the offside in that, and that's the same lines lady that I've questioned so many times in the first half.
Yeah, at least she's not biased.
Yeah, she's just not good at her job.
Yeah.
No offside there.
Offside at all. No, bro.
That's a few poor decisions from that line.
No, few.
A few. A good few.
A good few, yes.
More than a handful. Long ball forward. Evidence Mahopa, the man given the responsibility to hold that up.
Yeah.
A police now.
With some sense of agency. Yo.
Ooh. Show me your number.
Show me your number.
Mokoena. Rele Mofokeng. Back on the ball. Mokoena. Onto Mudau. Bafana playing some beautiful football. Not quite coming off completely. Sibili. Just past. Ooh, a little bit of communication issue.
Yeah,
and Bafana have lost the ball. In a dangerous area to lose the ball. Mbokazi coming out to the defender. A slick pass. And Czechia almost in. And if it's not for the good work of Mbokazi, goal kick given to Bafana. Ronwin Williams eager to get going. And thank Mbokazi for his good work there in defense. However, Bafana need to take this goal kick more urgently, surely.
Oh, Mbokazi is good, man.
Oh, he's a great player.
Oh, South Africa has produced a gem here. Oh, baby girl.
up the field. Evidence Mokopa flicks it on. And Rele Mofokeng
Couldn't
can't
get
bring
out
it
of it,
under his
yeah.
spell. Another big long delivery upfield from the Chechen goalkeeper. Intercepted. Mudiba able to come onto it. Oswin Polis with an opportunity to get Bafana back on the front foot. 4 minutes left. Not able to get to the second ball. And Czechia come away with it. With an opportunity to go forward themselves. And the run isn't tracked by Mokoena, who's tired legs. He gets back well enough to stop the delivery coming in instantly. And a risky moment or two. Czechia with a strike at goal. It's just wide. I think every player on the pitch is feeling the fatigue right now.
Definitely.
It's been a tough game and there's been a lot of running.
Yeah, it's been everything. It's been physical as well, eh?
Yeah. Difficult game. And with less than a week to recover for the final round of games in this group, Czechia will have to face Mexico, the group favorites. Bafana will have to face South Korea.
Who are very disciplined, hard workers, but I think we can navigate a win there. And I think if we can keep Czechia at bay and then get away with a draw, I think we
still stand a chance.
We still stand a chance.
Yeah, a lot will depend on the fixture later this evening between Mexico and South Korea.
A draw will do everyone good there.
Beautiful ball out wide. Sibilibili. He's taken too long, surely.
Yeah,
He's unable to get the delivery across. The ball falls to Mudau.
There's your man.
Oswanapolis.
No, the Czechia boys are tired, eh?
They've absolutely exhausted.
They want that whistle to go now.
Gee, I think they've been on the wrong end of nearly 1,000 passes. Death of 1,000 passes. That's certainly what it looks like. Mudau. Evidence Mahopa holding. Oh, beautiful touch. With a strike at goal. Evidence Mahopa with the best opportunity since the penalty. And you have to think there's at least one more opportunity in this game for Bafana. Mbata. Oh, you can see what he's trying there for a police, and the defender read it, but only just. Mbokazi wins the ball again. Mudau. This is the last opportunity, surely, for Bafana. Mudau. He comes in. Mahopa. Rele Mofokeng. Sibilibili. And it's a corner kick. Mudiba's strike comes off the defender. Bafana creating a great late opportunity, but it's not struck cleanly from Mudiba's weaker right foot.
South Africa, we're winning. Hey, there the stands. Eh?
We're winning.
Cape Verde's got some competition. If you know what I mean.
Bafana surely still have a chance. Just a chance.
Oh.
His strike doesn't beat the first man. Time is running out, and you have to think that this ball has to go all the way up the field right away, Ronwin Williams. All the way up the field right away.
Yeah, all the way.
Evidence Mahopa with the opportunity to hold it up. Czechia keep possession. And that's that full time in Atlanta. Bafana 1, Czechia 1. The performance, though, far better. From the laughing stock of the World Cup so far to a tremendous performance against this Czechia side.
I mean, this is all that the fans were asking for. You know, we are capable. We've got good ball players. There was no need for us to, go and approach that game so negatively. But look, I think we've shown today that we can navigate ourselves in the World Cup, and I think what is left for us now is to go out there and finish the group stages with a bang and collect maximum points and hope for the best.
Yeah. Well, it all comes down to a fixture against South Korea, who we will see in action later this evening. A fixture that will determine this group going forward.
Yeah.
We look at those World Cup fixtures coming up. And of course, the most interesting one for us as Bafana fans is at 3 a.m, Mexico versus South Korea.
Yeah.
Other fixtures this evening, following this game at 9 p.m, Switzerland versus Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Canada against Qatar at midnight.
You know what? I'm going to have a good night's sleep today.
I'm going to have a good night's sleep.
I'm not staying up for any of those fixtures.
No. Mexico, South Korea is the most interesting fixture, and I'm not up at 3 a.m. for that. I can tell you that. Tomorrow evening, USA versus Australia at 9 p.m. And then one that will probably get us up at 2:30 and one at midnight, Scotland versus Morocco.
Yeah, definitely, I think. And it's a Friday.
Followed by Brazil, Haiti, and Czechia, Paraguay. So that's a wrap on Bafana's fixtures in the USA for now.
Yeah.
As their next fixture is over to Mexico. Just the one yellow card for Czechia, the 2 yellow cards for Bafana. Referee very lenient on that. The XGs of 0.74 and 1.08.
Yeah.
For the teams, respectfully, don't tell the story of the performance, because Bafana dominated that for the largest portion of
definitely.
the fixture.
I think we managed to redeem ourselves, and I think we showed the world that we can actually play football. I mean, if you look at the second half, Czechia were nowhere. I think we exited ourselves beautifully in this game, and yeah, it's something that we all wanted from the first fixture. But yeah, look, I mean, a draw is better than a loss. I think we are still in it with a chance. If like you said, the other results will be very much telling. If Mexico wins, the group is still very much open for that second spot, right? Because we're gonna be playing South Korea, and you more than guaranteed that this Czechia team is not gonna beat Mexico. So look, I think in as much as we don't want, a draw is good enough, but if Mexico wins, it still opens up the game.
Yeah, a win for Mexico is a good result for Bafana.
But a loss for Mexico, it's a problem for Bafana.
A loss for Mexico is a big problem for Bafana because you'll need the 3 points against Korea.
Yeah.
And you won't catch Korea.
Yeah. And Korea will already be on 6 now.
Exactly.
It's a problem.
Yeah. So Bafana's highest possibility,
yeah,
as we see Xavier in the Supersport studios, a name I haven't thought of for a long, long time, but he was a great player for Liverpool and Portugal.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, brother, a potential 4 points for Bafana to try and exit the group. Of course, some of the best third-placed finishers across the tournament will also qualify. So, even if we finish behind Mexico and Korea somehow, say Korea go on, win this next fixture late this evening at 3 a.m, and find themselves on 6 points. And then Bafana have an easier run at Korea, perhaps, because they already secured themselves first spot in the group. Czechia would then have to go and beat Mexico. Not going to happen. We expect Mexico to beat this Czechia side.
I think they'll rip them
so
apart.
Then both Mexico and South Korea will be on 6 points with Bafana on 4. They'd have to hope that 4 points is enough to get them through as one of the best third-place finishers.
Yeah, definitely. That's all.
It's important Bafana didn't lose today. However,
there's a narrow gap that they can still make it out of the group stage.
A point is a travesty for that performance.
It is.
They deserve more.
Yeah, it is. It could have been worse, though.
It could have been worse. Yeah. They trailed 1-0 for the largest portion of that game.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it? 70, 80 minutes of 1-0?
Yeah. Look, I think for me, they showed resilience today, which is what we wanted, because we know they can do this. They can perform at the highest level, And they showed us today that they can actually play. I mean, um, Czechia was under siege. At the end, towards the end, Czechia was nowhere. They couldn't even string passes. But for me, it's a matter of now. Let's just go and try and win the last game and hope for the best, because I don't think it's necessarily in our hands.
It's not in our hands, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not completely anyway. But if we do beat South Korea, and they have lost to Mexico,
Yeah.
then Bafana
We're
will finish ahead of South Korea in the group. However, it will give South Korea a lot of motivation to win that game.
Yeah, definitely.
South Korea will at the very least want to draw that game, so that they can secure themselves 4 points, and leave Bafana
outside
on 2, and gone.
Yeah.
With Czechia's hopes relying now on their fixture against Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico will be playing that game at home with a stadium packed full of their own fans.
Yeah.
This Czechia side not good enough.
No, it's not good enough. It's not good enough.
I don't see anything but 3 points for Mexico.
Rip them apart, hey?
Yeah, I feel Mexico gonna absolutely destroy them. And Mexico 9 points at the end of this, and Bafana on 4.
It's a good story.
That's a hell of a good story.
Yeah.
It's a really good story, because we'll go through
whatever happens in the game. Like, I think, look, there's still very much possibility that we can make it out of the group stages. I think the most important thing is to just go and win our last game. Definitely.
Absolutely. A draw simply is not good enough.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, which is gonna be again another mountain to climb with now Mokoena out, right? Which brings back Sitole, and hopefully he's gonna bring his A game, and Mbata. Or maybe the coach will go with Mbata and Adams only. You never know, but let's see.
Thank you all for all of your comments and for joining us for this fixture, the Big AB. Hugo learned a lot from that last fixture. Hopefully he cooks up a win in the next game, because we look capable. Couldn't agree more. Intermix Hector with angry gesture. Yeah, it is disappointing. Kanyo, Korea has 3 points. A win for them tonight. Will it not help us if Korea is secured? Our game might be easier, and because they can relax.
Yeah.
Kanyo, exactly what I was getting at as well. That if South Korea are to win the fixture tonight, they'd be guaranteed through, because no one can usurp them.
Yeah.
Including Bafana. Only Mexico would be able to usurp them on goal difference.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. A win for South Korea tonight does, in a way, benefit Bafana, because then they should have an easier run at the 4 points. However, if you feel that Bafana can beat South Korea, a motivated South Korea side, a win for Mexico benefits Bafana more, because if Mexico finish the group on 9 points, Bafana finish the group on 4 points, they will be a point ahead of Korea and automatically through, not relying on the third place finish.
Yep.
And not relying on Czechia, a team that's clearly not very good, to do us a favor in that last round of games. So if Mexico are to win, it benefits Bafana purely on the mathematics side of things. But if South Korea are to win that game, it benefits Bafana in terms of a relaxed South Korea, perhaps, or more relaxed South Korea. Thank you so much for those comments. Thank you so much for joining us. 23 of you watching now. Oh, I appreciate that so much from
thank you
all
so
of you.
much,
Thank you
man.
so much. Remember to join us on Tuesday for Black and White Boots, the normal show where we will review the rest of the fixtures and look ahead of that fixture between Korea and South Africa. That's obviously the biggest one. And we'll see you all there.
Yeah.
Lally, final thoughts. Congratulations to the boys. What do you want to say?
Look, I think the boys showed us that they can play, right? I think they redeemed themselves. Yes, a draw is not good enough, but I think from where we're coming from, I think we can commend them for showing up. It would have been very, very, very devastating had they not at least secure a draw in this fixture. So I think more than anything, let's congratulate the boys, and I think there is still very much that can go our way. I think this group is very much open. Let's see what happens, but most importantly, I think this draw, I think, will uplift the boys' spirit, and we are more likely to see them going all the way and win the last fixture. So I'm very much happy with the look. I'm not happy with the results. I think we could have won this match, but I'm happy with the fact that they showed up and then we managed to at least get something out of this game. If you compare it with the opening match, so I think we are in a good spot. Even if we come out of group stages with 4 points, even if we finish third with 4 points, we would have tried. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't want us to be what you call this for the group, the team that gets walloped by everybody in the group, you know. So I think we've done well so far.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Bafana Kaufela. Come
Danko.
on. Looking forward to that game against Korea. I'm Marco Martins.
I'm Mulalo Musuphi.
Let's roll that intro again. Love you. See you.